Coffee rings or ghosts upon the wood, small reminders of a we understood. The radiator hums a hollow tune, filling up the corners of this vacant afternoon. I'm sitting in the chair where you would leave, tracing all the spaces in between. The air is heavy, thick with things unsaid, like a book we finished but never put to bed. I'm breathing in the dust of what we were. Everything is still, but everything's a blur. This is a requiem for a living room, for the flickering lamp in the winter gloom, for the rug where we laid when the world was right, before we turned into strangers in the middle of the night. Oh, the walls are closing in, but they're wider than they seem. I'm waking up inside a dying dream. It's just four walls and a ceiling falling through in this requiem for a room that once held you. There's a dent inside the cushion of the couch, a memory of the way you used to slouch. The television's black, a vacant eye reflecting back a version of a guy I don't recognize. I haven't moved the mail from off the floor. I'm scared to hear the clicking of the door. This is a requiem for a living room, for the flickering lamp and the winter gloom, for the rug where we laid when the world was right, before we turned into strangers in the middle of the night. Oh, the walls are closing in, but they're wider than they seem. I'm waking up inside a dying dream. It's just four walls and a ceiling falling through in this requiem for a room that once held you. We painted these walls morning mist, now it's just a fog that I can't quite resist. Should I move the table? Should I change the light? Or just sit here in the wreckage of a Friday night? God, it's so quiet. I forgot how loud the quiet could be. I'm eating dinner at a table set for one, but I'm not hungry for the things I've done. There's a ringing in the hallway where your voice used to be, a frequency that's tuned to only me. I tried to fill the silence with the radio's hum, but the music feels like static under my thumb. With the windows blown out, I'm a whisper that forgot how to shout. Every breath feels like walking through snow. I'm losing parts of me I didn't 'Cause I'm hollowed, scooped out from the inside, a shell of a man with nowhere to hide. You took the marrow, you took the heat, left me an echo on a dead-end street. I'm a vessel for the wind to whistle through. God, I'm just a hole in the shape of you. Hollowed, just a ghost in a suit. I caught my reflection in a darkened glass, a shadow of a person waiting for the pain to pass. But the pain is the only thing that's solid anymore. Everything else is just a crack in the floor. I reach for my chest, but I don't feel a beat, just the sound of the rain on the empty street. 'Cause I'm hollowed, scooped out from the inside, a shell of a man with nowhere to hide. You took the marrow, you took the heat, left me an echo on a dead-end street. I'm a vessel for the wind to whistle through. God, I'm just a hole in the shape of you. Hollowed, just a ghost in a suit. If I pour enough wine, will it stay in my chest, or will it leak through the ribs where your head used to rest? I'm a canyon, I'm a cave, I'm a monument built on a shallow Fill me up or let me break. There's nothing left for you to take. Don't touch my hand, I might just come apart. There's a hairline fracture running through my heart. I'm walking on the edges of the things we said, trying not to wake the ghosts inside our bed. The air is cold enough to freeze the tears. I've been standing still for 1,000 years. One sharp word, one sideways glance, and I'll lose my balance in this desperate dance. I'm a winter branch in a sudden gale, turning paper white, turning paper pale. 'Cause I'm brittle, I'm thin as the ice on the lake. I'm a promise you didn't quite need to break. Don't raise your voice, don't even pass. Snap. I found your sweater in a box, labeled keep, smelling like wood smoke and secret sweet sleep. Beside in the winter, when the world was a blur, before we became the people we were. It's a shade of blue that doesn't exist anymore, like the light through the cracks in our first kitchen door. It's not a sharp pain, not a fresh bleeding cut. It's a door that's been rusted, that's permanently shut. It's the grain in the film, it's the hiss on the take, the ghost of a silhouette losing its shape. Oh, it's just vintage regret, aged in the dark, a slow burning ember that forgot its own spark. I'm wearing the memory like a coat that's too tight, tanning my skin in the pale yellow light of yesterday. I can't quite let go. It's a beautiful sadness, a high fashion low, vintage regret in a sepia glow. We're a grainy home movie on a flickering screen. I'm overanalyzing every frame, every scene. Was that a goodbye in the way that you turned, or just the smell of the dinner we burned? The colors are bleeding, the edges are frayed. I'm still in the house where the memories stay. Its own spark. I'm wearing the memory like a coat that's too tight, tanning my skin in the pale yellow light of yesterday. I can't quite let go. It's a beautiful sadness, a high fashion, vintage regret in the sepia glow. I say time is a healer, but time is a thief. It turns all the passion to a quiet, dull grief. It's a classic, it's timeless, it never goes out of style. I can't help but wear it and try for a smile. Out of print, out of time, but you're still the only song in this head state of mind. We're sitting 3 inches apart on the rug, but I'm reaching for you like a ghost for a hug. We used to build kingdoms out of blankets and wine. Now we're just borders and I'm crossing the line. I'm looking for sparks in the ash of the grate, but the fire went out and it's getting so late. I remember when hello was a reason to stay, when we lose the whole world in a single Saturday. Now the how was your day is a script we both know, and the silence is starting to grow. 'Cause your hand in my hand used to be enough, smooth of the skin and the edge of the rough. We didn't need miracles, we didn't need gold, just a story that wouldn't get old. But now enough is a mountain I can't seem to climb. We're just two people running out of time. Yeah, it used to be enough. Now it's just us. I bought the flowers you liked in July, but they're wilting in water and I'm wondering why. I'm trying to love you the way that I did, but the me that you knew is a child who hid behind all the laughter, behind all the fun, while the us that we built started falling behind. 'Cause your hand in my hand used to be enough, smooth of the skin and the edge of the rough. We didn't need miracles, we didn't need gold, just a story that wouldn't get old. But now enough is a mountain I can't seem to climb. We're just two people running out of time. Yeah, it used to be enough. Now it's just us. Is it a failure if we gave it our all? Just the gravity of a beautiful fall. I wanna be hungry, I wanna be fed, but I'm starving in a house full of bread. I was enough, God, it was everything until it wasn't. The salt is still crusting the hem of your jeans, a Polaroid ghost of a boy in his teens. We drove to the coast just to watch the tide break, with nothing to lose and with nothing to fake. The air tasted like peaches and cheap gasoline, the brightest blue sky that I've ever seen. We didn't know the leaves were preparing to fall. We were writing our names on a crumbling wall, thinking the heat would just stay in our skin before the October began to leak in. Oh, that was the last good summer we had before the I love you started turning to sad. We were golden and reckless, we were heavy and light, chasing the sun through the shortest of nights. Now I'm shivering here dashboard would hum as you tapped out a beat with a sun-reddened thumb. We swore that the winter was light years away, that we'd find a way to just bottle the day. But the shadows got longer, the water got cold, and suddenly we were both feeling so old. That was the last good summer we had, before the I love you started turning to sad. We were golden and reckless, we were heavy and light, chasing the sun through the shortest of nights. Now I'm shivering here in the ghost of the heat, with the sand from that beach still stuck under my feet. Was the last good summer we The ice in the cooler is melted to gray, the tan lines are fading a little each day. I'd trade every fire, I'd trade every spark, just to go back to the pier before it got dark, before it got dark. Sunsets and static, the engine won't turn, watching the bridge slowly start to burn. We bought the lion, a grocery store aisle, wrapped it in ribbons and wore it a while. Talked about porches and rocking chair views, as if time was a thing we could never quite lose. But the ink on the contract was written in rain, and always is just a polite way of saying until the pain. I look for the anchor, I look for the steel, but we were just spinning a broken down wheel, building a monument out of the sand, watching it slip through the palm of my hand. 'Cause we were never forever, we were just for a night that lasted 5 years till we ran out of light. We were a beautiful glitch, a temporary spark, a match struck in panic to ward off the dark. Don't call it a tragedy, don't call it a crime. We were just two heartbeats borrowing time. There's no us in the future, no us in the plans, just two sets of empty and shaking hands. I'm tired of pretending that destiny cared about all the secrets and meals that we shared. The stars didn't align, they just happen to be in the same patch of sky as you and as me. 'Cause we were never forever, we were just for a night that lasted 5 years till we ran out of light. We were a beautiful glitch, a temporary spark, a match struck in panic to ward off the dark. Don't call it a tragedy, don't call it a crime. We were just too wasn't a promise, it was just a long delay. Expiration dates hidden in the kiss. We weren't meant for more than this. The final night of forever, we were just for a moment than this final night. Breath comes out in a silver cloud. The silence in the kitchen is getting too loud. I touched the stove, but I didn't feel the burn. I'm waiting for a season that'll never return. I used to be a garden, I used to be green. Now I'm the coldest thing I've ever seen. Mercury is falling, the glass is gonna crack. I'm looking for a way, but there's no way back. I've forgotten what it's like to feel the sun. I'm becoming a statue, undone. 'Cause there's winter in my veins, frost on my soul. I'm losing the parts that used to feel whole. The blood in my heart is turning to glass, watching the ghosts of the summertime pass. You could hold a match to my skin today, but I'm already frozen 1,000 miles away. It's winter in my veins, and it's here to stay. My words are falling like heavy snow, covering the things I don't want you to know. I'm buried under layers of I'm doing fine, while the ice creeps up across the finish line. Don't try to thaw me, don't try to break the spell. I've learned to like the quiet in this frozen cell. 'Cause there's winter in my veins, frost on my soul. I'm losing the parts that used to feel whole. The blood in my heart is turning to glass, watching the ghosts of the summertime pass. You could hold a match to my skin today, but I'm already frozen 1,000 miles away. Yeah, it's winter in my veins, and it's here to stay. White on white, blue on blue. I'm losing the memory of the warmth of you. Just a warm sleep in the deep freeze. No more pain, just the breeze. birds are humming a low silver gray. The sun is a secret that's lifetimes away. I'm pacing the floorboards, avoiding the creek, afraid of the truths that the silence might speak. I've been talking to shadows, I've been tracing the wall, waiting for someone, for anyone to call. But the phone is a brick and the window is wide, and there's nowhere for a broken heart to hide. I look at the sky and it's looking right back, piercing the veil of the velvet and black. Oh, the moon is a witness to the way that I break, to every confession and every mistake. It saw how you left and it saw how I stayed. It's counting the debts that I never quite paid. It doesn't offer comfort, it doesn't take sides. It just watches the pull and the push of the tides in my chest. The moon is a witness and it won't let me rest. I'm pouring a drink that I don't wanna taste, in a kitchen that feels like a vast empty waste. Do you think that the light hitting your window pane is the same light that's watching me go quite insane? Are we looking at the same cratered and different face, or am I the only one lost in this space? Oh, the moon is a witness to the way that I break, to every confession and every mistake. It saw how you left and it saw how I stayed. It's counting the debts that I never quite paid. It doesn't offer comfort, it doesn't take sides. It just watches the pull and the push of the tides in my chest. The moon is a witness and it won't let me rest. Oh, it's been there for the always, it's there for the gone. It'll still be up there when I'm facing the dawn. A cold white eye in a hollow sky, watching me die. I'm single, go ahead and watch. I've got nothing to hide, just a ghost with the moon on its side. The moon on its side. I bought a new clan for the sill in the hall. I painted the shadows right off of the wall. I changed all the sheets and I threw out the wine. I'm telling the neighbors that I'm doing fine. The calendar's turned and the seasons have moved, but I'm stuck in the dent that your body once grooved. There's a box by the door that I haven't quite taped, a part of the story that hasn't escaped. I'm pouring out water, I'm filling the space, but I'm just building shrines to a ghost of a face. 'Cause the house is full, but the rooms are still empty. I've got ghosts in the kitchen that feed me plenty of what ifs and maybes, and where do we go? The more that I feel it, the more that I know jokes. I stood in the circle with all of the folks who don't know your name and don't know your scent, who don't know the way that my spirit was bent. I came home to silence, I came home to me, and the air felt as thin as a memory. 'Cause the house is full, the rooms are still empty. I've got ghosts in the kitchen and they're feeding me plenty of what ifs and maybes and where did we go. The more that I feel it, the more that I know that her heart isn't wood and my soul isn't stone. And you can't furnish us when you stand it alone. Yeah, the walls are all up, but it's still empty. Vacuum the carpet, dust off the shelf, but how do I clean the ghosts out of myself? Still empty, like a cup with a crack